Almost 5 in the morning. I'm having trouble sleeping. I'm kind of excited. I got this new idea for the channel. It's the BlankXP, the Blank Experience Point. It was always about gaming and such, obviously, experience points, but it's occurred to me finally, experience doesn't have to be games. It could be other experiences. It could be, the behind the scenes stuff, learning the video editing, something in the gaming, the projects and such, like the rebuild vlog that I still need to finish, and the network vlog, and other things, I'll have more ideas and such when I wake up, but that's kind of where I'm going with all this. I really need to get some sleep. This insomnia is gonna bloody well kill me. The basic idea is this is gonna be a weekly vlog. I'm gonna try to do it every week, kind of give a snapshot of the behind the scenes of what's going on, and maybe spin some cool ideas out there, see what you guys think. But can't do any of it until I get some sleep. Ah! God damn it. Alright, so after getting no sleep, it's time to get started way late. Sunday is usually when I take care of the domestic stuff like food and cleaning and just get ready for the week and such. Now I have less time, but one thing I absolutely can't skip on thus far. I think I need some food. Okay, now that food and everything is sorted out, and you can see my shadow over here, you get a better angle of the screen and whatnot from there. Not going to be able to do as much cleaning as I usually do. Fortunately, I did a lot last week, so I'm somewhat ahead of the game, but what I have to do, now that it's about 6:13, I've got to pick the next few episodes. Right now I have everything sorted by date recorded, not by project. That makes it a little difficult to find things at times, so let's swap that around. We'll have project folders and then date recorded inside. So I know I did that one. Anything on here? No, that can go then. Obviously not on that. No, no, and no. Put these in the proper place immediately. Alright, so that makes that much more simple. Alright, which means now we get to pick our next episodes. Alright, let's make this Watch with Friends, part 7. Now I have more recordings of this. I don't know where they're sitting right now, but I know I have them. And I think I got all the way to the end here. So I need to record a part 3. And it is Iron Band. Okay. This is taking longer than I expected. Alright, so we'll go with that one. So Overwatch vid first, and then I'll do another recording of Resident Evil tonight. We've got that planned. I've got a dent in my head now. Always, every time. So I'm gonna get that converting. As I always, make proxies. Fortunately, it's only one. One of the nice things of using OBS for all of this. Oh, don't be not responding. There you go. Now, are you going to load up the conversion? Okay, it's probably waiting for the conforming. But yeah, nothing else I can do on this machine now until that's done. So let's find something else to do. Okay, now that I got the files moved where I needed them to, and I've cleared off some space on the stream and record PC and such, it's time to do some Resident Evil recording. We got a storm, lots of wind noise, the house is banging, that should really, yeah. But before I can do that, of course, seeing as this is a horror game, that means lights out. Alright, now that the Resident Evil recording is done, after several hours, and a lot of spoops, yeah, it's time to get a little bit more editing done. Did get some food in me, but quick snack. It's almost 1:10 in the morning on Monday, so see what I can get done in a fast amount of time. Every time an update happens with NVIDIA, it reinstalls its own audio. Going, I am a legitimate choice! I don't care that you've disabled me 15 times already! Use me! Oh, why is this fire so bursty? Way too much personal information thus far. Can't use most of this. Oh, hello, balls. Alright, so I got as much editing done as I could last night. And ate some food and slept, or tried to sleep. More insomnia, and slept late again. That puts a crimp in things. So I gotta go run out and do some work, take care of some behind the scenes stuff, personal stuff, and then back to getting my edits done before hopefully streaming tonight. We'll see how all of that goes. It's windy as all hell. My trash cans were in my neighbor's yard. One of them's still missing. Don't know where. Poof. Gone. And I've got a clogged up nose, undoubtedly because of the wind and the weather. So that doesn't help with recording and streaming. No, not at all. You might be able to hear that wind behind there. I thought it was bad last night. It's terrible now. But anyway, back to the grind. Okay, now that all that's taken care of, and it's now 3:10 in the afternoon, I've got to do more editing. I was gonna work out today, but yeah, oversleeping kind of killed that option. Because I'd love to be able to stream today. We'll see if that actually happens, because I really need to get these videos going. But turned everything off last night. We'll see if the videos I chose for the next ones are even really viable. Rush, 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 rush. Now, this should have fired up faster than that, honestly. So, something ain't happy. I'm gonna have to redo the software on this eventually here. The Resident Evil video did in fact go up and live pretty much on time. Woo-hoo.
God damn it! God damn it!
This is all rough cutting. And this is where I left off. No, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna trust my instincts. And I'm looking at the wrong camera again. One more minute.
Fuck.
What a time to come back.
Fuck.
Okay, that's gotta stay in.
It's like, yeah!
Alright. This is the rough bit about all of this. Having to cut through hours of footage to find nuggets of gold, and then you gotta stitch that together, do even more fine editing after the fact, and then if it deserves it, some After Effects treatment to make it pop. And a lot of the nuggets I find are stuff that eventually gets thrown out anyway.
Fuck! 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 Fuck!
What just happened? All my audio's gone. Okay. Well, that looks like a glitch. There we go. How long did that take? An hour. It took a bloody hour. Oh, for a rough cut. And now I'm gonna have to go through and see what's keepable and what's not, because that's too long for a normal episode. Well, I guess I got tomorrow to work on it too. Alright, take a quick break, and then the next step. Okay, finally finished the editing. It's about 10:55. I had a couple of phone calls to handle, dinner, and also the trash. But now I've got to wait for this bit of the encoding. I've got all of the sound editing and clip editing, so basically the final cut. The rough cut is done, the final cut is done. I just have to render it like this, so then I can run it through After Effects and add titles and that sort of thing. So, the waiting game should be 15 minutes or so. But yeah, I'm definitely not streaming tonight. Definitely wanted to. Not gonna happen. Just slightly behind. So I'm going to try and get as much editing done tonight as possible so I can do more of what I need to get done the rest of the week. Including apparently get a new hat because, boop. I fixed it before. It won't fix now. This is the only real one that I have. that I can wear on general purpose. So tomorrow I get to go hat shopping too. Ow! Stabbed myself with my own hat. Go away. Alright, I moved the GoPro over there and hooked it up to the stream PC. So now I can have a little bit better quality video right there. Time for the After Effects stuff. But of course I gotta ingest everything, which means encoding. Well, I guess I don't need to, do I? Yeah, we're gonna run an experiment, see just how well that works without having to do that. Anything else? Oh, the music. Yep, beach. Son of a beach! Give me a drink! Oh, so loud. Alright, I'm just gonna cut right through all of this. Oh, I meant to. Did that backwards. Awesome. Let's see if I can salvage it. What? I have more than enough cash. What are you talking about? Wow. You can't see that from there. Holy crap. Let's see if I can move this over here where you might be able to see it. So this is my scratch drive. When I started editing yesterday, after I cleaned up my hard drives and whatnot, it was there. Now it's all the way here. Let's check the date on these files. 12/3/2018. I thought I cleared. Oh. After this vid and the next vid, I'm wiping everything and bringing it all back from scratch, because that's just, there's enough quirks and whatever's going on in my entire setup that it's just pissing me off enough that a complete burn it to the ground and start over again is making a lot of sense. This is insane. Let's see how it goes.
Oh.
And no signal. That's cool. Don't know why that turned off. So that turned off and the monitor turned off. Don't know when either one happened. Is that even supposed to be running on battery? Not supposed to be running on batteries. It's plugged in. That would explain why it turned off, but not at the same. It would also not explain it at the exact same time. And I'm looking at that again. Shouldn't be. Ugh. Half an hour for one frame. That's not good. Midnight. Don't like that turns itself off. Don't like that at all. Shouldn't be doing that. But it is, because it's a dick. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. So I'm recording this quick without audio because I'm just annoyed. The GoPro keeps disconnecting itself while in HDMI mode, and nobody has a fix for that online apparently. Apparently it's our fault somehow. Oh, it's damaged. Cool. In the process of trying to check the cables and such, the GoPro, the tripod the GoPro was on, fell over, and I juggled it and it went flying. So yeah, I got a nice nick on that. Hopefully it's recording okay. Most unreliable thing. Takes great images when it wants to, but I can't figure it out as to when it's gonna work and when it's not. It's just, it gets pissy. After Effects is being pissy. The whole thing is just being an absolute nightmare at the moment, and I'm getting a little too frustrated to keep going. So, current plan is I'm gonna go ahead and take a break for the night. I'm gonna calm down. Then tomorrow, I'm gonna get a new GoPro mount because that broke when the tripod fell over. So, get one of them, finish up this video, and as soon as that video is done, the whole system's getting wiped and reinstalled and reset up, because right now it's being a cranky piece of crap. Food, calm down, and sleeps. And back at it again tomorrow. Okay, so we're in the car because we're going on a trip. I don't know what you're waiting on, dude, but okay. The most ridiculous parking spot ever. I can't find a fix for the 6 here. So for what I want it to do, for all of what I want it to do, it's not going to do it. it's still able to do a lot, just not everything I want or need it to do. So we're gonna go ahead and get the 7. It's got some better image quality. It's able to do image stabilization at 40K 60, which is good. And that hyperlapse is, well, very, very tempting for some of the shots I try to do. Would potentially mean I don't have to edit any of that stuff, and that'll smooth things out and speed things along, which is always good in this kind of business. I've been toying with this for, a while now. Now you can hear what the audio is like on the 6. The audio is better on the 7. That's good. We'll see if it needs any tweaking or upgrades, but that's a step in the right direction. It gives me some flexibility. I need something that's reliable. Not just good looking, not just convenient, but also reliable. And right now, the 6 just isn't. So the 6 is going to end up being my B-roll shot, my alternate angle, the thing that if it stops working or doesn't capture correctly, it's not going to break the bank. It's not going to ruin everything. When I'm talking to you next, hopefully it'll be on the 7. Okay, so this is the Hero 7. Told you next time you'd see me would be on this. I'm glad it worked out that way. Didn't want to update, but everything seems to be working. Got a larger card than the last time. Should be able to record more. Still, it uses the same batteries, same mounts, pretty much same everything. So I'm set pretty much otherwise. But some of those new features are just going to be a lot more helpful. And I'll show you what those are. One of them now. That turned out with a minimum amount of editing. Anyway, I need to get back to finishing this video before I can actually start reformatting and reinstalling everything, just to get a clean slate, just so everything works right again. I'm going to try that new time-lapse mode that comes with this camera while I'm doing that, so let's get started. Hopefully nice and smooth this time. Okay, editing's done. It's 5:45 in the evening, and now I've got to make my master copy. This is going to take a while, and then I have to make the YouTube copy after that. Alright, cue it up. You can do it. I have faith in you. There you go. So let's see, how long is it going to take? About 52-ish from now. Oh, 45. Yeah, it can't make up its mind. So we'll see how long this takes. I can't do anything else here until that's done. So let's find something to be productive with. Okay, so it's the next day. Videos are done, uploaded, and it should go live at 12 o'clock. It's about 9:20 right now. Yeah, so I got some much needed sleep. Now I have to do a little bit of shopping. Like I said, that hat's completely messed up. It's just gonna stab everything in the world now if I wear that. Some supplies, because now that all of that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall this entire operating system and all of my software and that sort of thing. Because sometimes you just have to nuke it from home. But there's a lot of prep work before that, so I gotta rush. Okay, now that that's all done, I gotta get started on this, and very important first step, write out what you're gonna do. There's important data. There's passwords, there's files, there's organization, there's settings, there's all sorts of stuff that you don't want to end up coming back later and going, oh crap, I didn't back that up. I have to rebuild it from scratch. So coming up with an order of operation, smart idea. Got my list here. It's a bit long, because stuff's important. But that means we move on to the very next bit, which is finding any sort of loose files that is on the C drive, the main operating drive, which is what we're wiping. Backing those up, backing up anything from programs like Pod Farm here and video game saves if they exist on the machine, like Resident Evil 2. Let's really hope we don't lose our save games. And downloading the latest drivers so we have them right on the machine when we're ready to go before we even connect it to the internet. Always a good start. This is exactly why I suggest anybody that when they're building their own computer or buying one as such, get 2 hard drives. One for your software, one for your files. That makes it a lot easier for if something catastrophic happens with your software, with Windows, that sort of thing, and you gotta wipe it or you gotta replace that hard drive, still got your files right where you left them. And you can do what I've got here, a reinstall folder. So you have all of the things categorized in the applications, drivers, that sort of thing. You know where everything is. You update it as you go. And then when you have to do a reinstall, you've got everything right there. Well, that crashed everything, huh? Okay, so I don't know what went on with the other recordings. Right now it's seeming to say that it did it in timeline anyway. I don't know why. But what you should have seen, and maybe I'll throw... Oh, come on, phone. My phone's trying to do an update right at the same time. I have to type in a password, but the keypad is not behaving while I'm doing it. There we go. Anyway, I'm doing a reset. What I went through was having... I know I programmed that thumb in there too. What the hell? Making a checklist. So you know exactly what you need to do. Importance of backing up all your files onto a secondary drive right from the get-go so you can easily do this. Couldn't find my Windows key. Finally found that. The computer didn't want to boot up as soon as I unplugged everything extraneous. Don't know why that happened. And now when I was about to do a install, I couldn't 100% confidence determine which hard drive had the operating system. So just catching you up, we're opening up the computer and removing the other hard drives so that we don't have to worry about that. Hopefully they're all in quick connect drive, but I doubt it, so this is gonna get a little messy. And hopefully this is recording the proper way now. It used to be if you just hit the record button, it started recording in video. I think it went right to time lapse. That's annoying. Okay, I'm sure this is gonna be the greatest camera angle in the world. Phone, shut up. I know you just updated. You want the whole world to know you just updated because you're all proud and stuff. Alright, so my primary drive's actually right hidden right there. That's where my primary drive is, which makes it easy to know which ones of these to pull, and hopefully now we're going to try and keep these in the same order because a bunch of them are in RAID. This one's not in RAID, so it doesn't really matter. And these are not, of course. Well, what size are these? These should be the 4 terabytes. Yep. So these are the source drives. These are the problematic scratch drives right here, and this is one of the storage. That should be the old storage drive. Now, there's no easy way to pull this guy out. And getting to the back of it's gonna be an absolute pain in the butt. What's that filter doing while I'm here? Oh! It's getting about time for that to be cleaned out. Worry about that later. We should be safe. Plus, I have backup of that one on the NAS right now. If everything critical anyway. So, we're just gonna go ahead with that. Ow! This thing just hit me in the butt. Yeah, that's how it was lighting everything. Okay, let's try this again. With the proper recording going on this time, huh? Mash the button. I think that went faster this time than it did before. We should be golden. Now the long wait. A good start. I gotta clean this monitor again. Do I have that stuff here right now? Thought I did. Yeah? Oh, where did I go and get efficient? I swear, half of the things I lose are because I end up trying to go efficient. On the spray bottle, cannot find the microfiber cloth. Cool! Anyway, yay, we're here. And I gotta shut it down now so I can reinstall the hard drive so I can reinstall my stuff. Okay. Found all the RAID. That's good. Let's find our hard drives. The archive drive is gone. Archive drive not responding. Not even in the list. Okay. Now before we go any further, let's get that working again. He's back under the desk I go. Let's go right into BIOS instead and see if it shows up there first. Alright, it sees it, but it's not seeing my, it's not showing my boot drive now. And yet it's booting. Okay, but it's not showing up here. What? Alright, maybe Windows needs an update before I can find it. So let's push forward and just see what happens. Yeah, it's not even seeing my source files. That's cool. Installing our 10 gigabit network card. Okay, so that's working. So let's do Windows updates. Now the really long wait. And hopefully at the end of this, it will pick up the drives that are missing. Because if it doesn't, then there's a deeper underlying problem. I really don't want to have to start a whole new rebuild vlog thing before even finishing the previous one. Alright, so this is going to take a while. Come back to you when I know more. Okay, that large series of updates is done. Let's see if our drives are back. They are! Archive and Scratch are back. Archive and Source are back. Your device is missing important security and quality fixes. No shit. Round 2. Round 3, the longest part. Every time. Okay, last check for updates. Please be over. Yay! Done. And now you won't close. What? Weird. Now we gotta get Chrome. Man, it's trying real hard to kick me out of this. To keep me from installing Chrome. Didn't even alert me that the, user account control. Do you want to let this thing do this? No, that didn't even pop up. There we go. Now log in. You can't yet. Hello, I'd like to sign in, please. Internet down? What do you mean? What? The internet did not just go down. Is it running on this one? Yeah. So it's not the internet, it's this PC. What the hell? Okay, we're gonna do a reboot because it worked first before, and then as soon as we downloaded Chrome, it was just like, no, you don't get the internet now. Get rid of me? No. So we'll just see if Microsoft's being a big fat bitch. All right, let's see if the internet works now. That'll be a no. It obviously was working. I was doing as soon as I installed Chrome. What? Does it work on Edge? Oh, what the hell is going on with Chrome? Fine, we'll uninstall and reinstall. See, it's not even popping up the notice. Microsoft, you're being a little... And you won't let Chrome run again. That's insane. So, HardOS EP, a hardware website for tech and that sort of thing. This is what I get. But I open on Bing, not Bing, Edge, loads right up. So what the hell is going on? Chrome. Reset the WinSock. Do not make me reinstall Windows again. Because I'm not using Edge. I am not going to. It's not happening. Not once. Not ever. The only time it gets used is when I have no other choice to install Chrome. That seems slow again. Microsoft, what have you done? We're going to do a system file check, which is going to take more time. Okay, the system file checker is done, and brand new installation of Windows. Brand spanking new. All we've done is install the network drivers and install Windows updates. And it already found corrupt files. Why is there a Windows old? Where did that come from? Let's see if Chrome works now. Nope. Jesus. Look at all this repair. Look at all this. Look at all this. I don't know if you can see that. Holy crap stash and a cracker. Errors, holy. Just look at all this. Most of that is saying primitive installers committed for repair. Those just aren't words that I like. Duplicate ownership. Holy it was so bad you made a Windows old, we may be just reinstalling Windows again, completely, 100%. Look at all this. Now, screw that. We're reinstalling again. No, we're not gonna start off with it being this broken. Literally, all I've done is follow the instructions on how you do this. Microsoft! Which means I gotta pull my hard drives again. Okay, hard drives pulled. Putting in the USB key. Mashing F11. Boot menu. Or hang, that's cool too. Full on hang, huh? We're doing this again. Let's give it a minute and see. No. Something going wrong with the motherboard? Different USB port. Okay, so that USB port's going bad on the motherboard. And that blinked up faster. Have I toasted this motherboard, basically? Here we go again. Okay, so I'm having a momentary freak out here because in the midst of installing Windows, suddenly I was getting a message that there were no hard drives. That could be a bad motherboard. And once again, it's not detecting all the hard drives. So we're going to continue forward, see if anything gets better. I've already done a BIOS flash just to see if that fixed anything and allowed the Windows installation to go forward, but it's still not finding everything, so I may end up needing to get a new motherboard and or CPU. Fortunately, everything else should be fine. It's just finding the right combination to work with all of the stuff that I already have. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Plus, the water cooling, what was supposed to be a couple hours, and then just sailing forward, may have just turned into a couple days. We'll see if this vlog even comes out in a week. It may be it'll weaken a bit. Additional. Depends on if I can get it edited or not by having a computer. We're going to do this slightly out of order, a different order this time. We're going to install the network driver right away. And then we're going to install Chrome immediately afterwards, see if that works. And then we're going to do the updates and see if that prevents it from breaking Chrome. Welcome to Chrome. That's a good start. And it's loading fine. Okay, now we run updates and see what happens from there. So it was at 68% 20 minutes ago. It's now at 69%. This is taking longer this time around. I don't know why. I'm really hoping that doesn't mean additional instability with this system, because it would be very pricey to replace, because I'd have to use the X series processors and they're expensive. Really gonna have to look at my setup if this is gonna be a problem. I can't even run SLI really on a K series because there's just not enough PCIe lanes. I would have to use an X series, which is double the cost. So really crossing my fingers. Come on, I know you like that number, but let's mature a little, huh? Let's mature just a little bit. Come on, you can do it. Oh, lots of errors. Lots of errors. Not a good sign. I don't want to be spending 2,500 bucks. It's looking like I'm gonna have to spend 2,500 bucks. Yeah, it was still frozen at 69, so I'm rebooting. Lord knows I'm okay with totally wiping and doing it again. It's starting again. You're gonna be stuck here too? It made it to 58%. I'm surprised. It's taking so much longer this time. Maybe that means it's working right. Maybe the last time when it went so fast, it was actually not working. I don't know, we'll see. 7:16, and it finally finished. Part of the problem is I have so many hard drives in this machine, I think I'm taxing what it can handle. So I'm really considering an SSD-based NAS for my editing for the source drives. Just have it be on the network, have it be on its own dedicated machine with backup, fast connection. We'll free up that machine, and it sets up so that eventually I can get an dedicated rendering rig that's already got the shared space. I just got to figure out the best configuration and the best price. This money is a consideration, obviously. Yeah, this is going to take a while. I have time to eat food. So you might notice a white screen. It's because after the latest rounds of updates, once again, Google Chrome is broken. And once again, Microsoft Edge works just fine. Yeah, internet connection is fine. I don't have a proxy. Turn off Defender firewall. Nope, that didn't fix it. Yeah, I can't even get to Google. Ah! That didn't work. I just did a reset of the windsock again. This is insane. No. Why? Oh. I added it already. Every time I say okay to add it, it goes, if you do this, it'll remove this. No. Hey. It won't find it. Alright, I got an idea. Might be some missing drivers and such because I haven't installed the base software for the motherboard. Seeing as I'm missing protocols that should be there, starting to think that might have something to do with it. What? What? Come on. Mine's scanning! Jesus! This is gonna be a long process and I've got food waiting, so I'll be back. So it's almost 10 o'clock. Not a single suggestion or whatever online has fixed the issue. And now I'm doing some additional troubleshooting and seeing if Firefox will run. See if it's completely, it is. It's completely isolated to Google Chrome and only after Windows updates. Let's try reset settings. Nope. Chrome, what's going on here? I don't have, what are you talking about? Those aren't even the settings. I'm not using a fucking proxy. And I know it's not a driver issue because none of my network cards work on this machine. None of them. And it was working until the frickin' Windows update, which it's gonna do anyway. Couldn't identify the problem. Did that. Okay, so we might have a fix. I'm used to having only one monitor. Crap. If Chrome works okay, but only if Edge is also running, then very likely the crypt service issue. If not, you may have another problem. Start Chrome without Edge. And while Chrome is stalled and crypt is looping, verify crypt's high CPUs and there it is. Listed as high. So it is looping. Let's see. So I don't know how much that recorded. Just did a reg edit. Hopefully, basically kicked it in the seat of the pants, and we'll see if that bloody did anything. And the new GoPro shut itself down this time too. Don't know why. Nope. Didn't fix it. Nope. God damn it. Okay. This time may have worked. We'll see if it rebuilds properly this time. Oh. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Oh. Oh. Microsoft, fix your crap. Apparently this has been a bug since April 2018. A year that people still run into. And trust me, normal users don't want to have to reg edit. That's insane. Well, this whole thing that was supposed to take, 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4 if things were a little slow at most, has now taken 10.5 hours. Obviously there was no stream tonight, but this is working now. Let's get the right graphics cards. Okay, now we're gonna go forward with the with installing stuff, and I'll either come back to you if something goes wrong or if everything completes, because honestly we've spent more than enough time here. What a waste of a day. So, holy crap, it's working so far. I'm about to go ahead and reconnect the monitors. (1:12 a.m.) Well over 12 hours since I started this. It's basically working. My Adobe suite is installing one piece at a time. It's gonna take a while. Do have my UX2 nicely set up, and it should be working. All my monitors are now reconnected. That was a fun moment. And Google Chrome is still working. Holy crap. So once that's done, then GoPro Quick, Steam, Blizzard, what else? Steam, Battle.net, Origin, OBS, Make sure that the computers are playing nice. Yeah, just a little bit of setup after that, and I should be back up to full speed. Oh, reinstall fonts. Believe it or not, that's always a pain in the ass. But yeah, I should be up and running. So much for 3 hours worth of work. Probably still got another 2. Not gonna get any sleep tonight. So it is now 2:45 in the morning. I'm rebooting because, and I just realized I need both hands to sign in. One second. Anywho. Yes, Razor Synapse. Blah, blah, blah. What? You're starting up with the computer. Like I said, there's still some settings to work through and such, but I had reinstalled all my hard drives at this point, and it didn't find them. So let's see. It's still not finding them. Though I'm pretty sure BIOS did. So now I've got to see if BIOS finds the hard drives. You're gonna be here with me as I do this. It's gonna be on that monitor. Every time I redo this, it changes which monitor becomes primo monitor. And I cannot get it to tell me which one is gonna be which. Yeah, it's finding them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus the M.2, which doesn't get listed there, so that's 5. And yet Windows only finds 3. So BIOS is finding it. Windows is not. I've got more work ahead of me. One of the ones that's missing is my source drive. The other is my archive drive. So literally all of the files I need to make videos right now, Windows can't find it. I love my life! I should have signed in while you were still here. They all showed up on their own. I guess I just needed to go into BIOS, even though that shouldn't have done anything, even though BIOS was finding them in the boot anyway. I guess Windows just heard I was talking about it and didn't like it. I don't know. Okay. So all that long work I was talking about turned out to be about 15 seconds. I'm good. Well, we're on to the next day now. Got a little more sleep than I expected. Not hard to believe, seeing as how late I stayed up. Backing up the old GoPro at the moment. And about to back up this one so that I can start testing out Premiere and such. It's going to be a little Inception-like, a little meta, because I'm going to be editing this vlog while recording this vlog. If I seem a little drained, it's because it's been a long 24 hours. Yeah, it's been over 24 hours since I started this reset project. So, okay. So I've imported all the GoPro footage up to now, which took a while. There's a lot. I'm just gonna see how the scrubbing is and such without creating proxies at all at the beginning. Let's start at the beginning, which I'm not sure where the beginning is. Hold on. I'm not getting any audio because for some reason Adobe does not want to acknowledge my UX2. It says not working. What? Why? Alright, well, let's see if it works in everything else. Yep, that's working. So why are you not working? Alright, now let's see if that works. That broke all the footage somehow? Yeah, well, the audio's working, but all the footage is... There we go. Let's see how loud that is. It's almost 1:10 in the morning on Monday, so... Oh boy. The Frank. Yeah. It's having some difficulty. Oh, Scrub's having trouble. Yes, I'm getting rid of all my smoking bits because I don't want to be smoking and I don't really want to advertise it. Though I just kind of did here. You know what? This whole sequence, I don't like it. I got an idea for it, but not this. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Okay, so we're doing proxy generation anyway because My OBS footage does not want to play nice with the GoPro footage. Suddenly there's a about 20-second audio desync when I load it into Premiere. So yeah, proxies, making those. It's being a bit of a jerk about it too. I know I've had ingest settings before where I kept the same frame and kept the same frames per second as well, but now it's saying, no, you could never do that. Never. So yeah, we'll have to play around with that. And that's gonna take quite a while because this many files, meaning my computer is now useless until that is done. This is why I want an encoding PC, so I can do other stuff, productive other stuff, while this sort of thing is happening. Okay, back to editing. Took a little bit of a personal break. Shouldn't have done that, maybe. It's about 11 p.m.? No, 2 in the morning. Something's messing with my clock again. That's cool. And now it won't let me change it. That's also cool. What? Swear, sometimes this computer just goes a little wackadoodle. So 2 in the morning, I need to get back to editing. Little meta here, seeing as I'm editing this very vlog right now. And yes, I've got the other GoPro up here for a second angle. We'll see. And you turned yourself off again? You're not supposed to do that. Oh, what the? You're all gonna be jerks right now? Huh? This is what I get for doing this at 2 in the morning. Every time an update happens with NVIDIA, it reinstalls its own audio. Going, I'm a legitimate choice! I don't care that you've disabled me 15 times already. Use me. So if you ever wonder why I get a little upset sometimes with Premiere and say, why does it crash? Why this, that, and all that sort of goodness? Well, it just did it again. Yeah, that face. That is my Adobe just crashed face. That's exactly that face. Because I don't know when the last time I saved was. I've gotten in the habit of saving quite often, but I don't know just how long. And this is a fresh install. Fresh install. And it just, apparently this is just something you have to live with this software. Love it. Love it. I love delays. Love them. Okay, so it is now Friday. I was up till 6 a.m., a bit later than that. Closer to 7 a.m. editing out this very vlog. Kind of the first time I've done it, new equipment, new shooting techniques. So yeah, it took a little longer than I expected. Still not done. It's gonna be a longer episode than I expected too. I'm sure that'll pare down eventually. But yeah, so now I've overslept. No, I slept normal. So now it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. I've been up for a bit, but I have work tonight, so that lessens my time. I really want to get more work done on this edit, but also it's come to my attention that the last word in Destiny 2 is about to go bye-bye, and I have not finished that. It's gonna go bye-bye on the 5th. Today's the 1st. So yeah, I'm gonna have to split some time trying to complete that, the malfeasance maybe, and doing the editing, while also having work tonight. Oh, and it also, it snowed. Sometime while I was editing and didn't notice. Anyway, my voice is starting to return back to normal. I like that. I'm gonna have to do a comparison here between the 6 and the 7. I've got the rig to do that pretty accurately. So, yeah, it's gonna have to be done. I know the audio, just from the editing, the audio's a lot better. So's the stability, so's the clarity, a little bit of noise. I haven't figured that part out yet. But yeah, I'm enjoying it thus far. Gotta pick up supplies, start some laundry, so I have clothes for work, and decide whether I'm gonna continue editing this or break down and start Destiny work. Ooh. What would you do, Cade? You'd play Destiny. I know you'd play Destiny. Okay, so I've decided, after starting my laundry and such, I'm gonna go ahead and play Destiny. I haven't played a game really since recording Resident Evil on, what was that, Sunday? And I'd like a little bit of downtime, a little bit of fun and whatnot before having to go to work, because that can be draining and long. And it's late into the night. So I'm going to go ahead and play once, Stream PC reboots and starts recognizing the Xbox again. I'm not going to be streaming it. I might stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We'll see how everything breaks down. But I will definitely record. Hopefully, I really want to get that last word, hand cannon, before it apparently goes away on Tuesday. So, yeah. Game time! One thing I did not miss about this game is the loading times. Oh, this fucking contact.
Control.
Oh, no. And the contact just fell out. Awesome, I'm playing this one half blind and without my hat. Contact just fell out. I'm playing this game half blind. Sweet. Oh, yeah. Half our team, two of our team left. That's cool. Don't know how I survived that. I keep staying 10 kills ahead. So close. I got my super. Please be gathered in the middle.
10 seconds.
Tied.
Overtime. Let's do this. Hunters like you blaze a path
Woof.
for the rest of us.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we brought this around.
A well-fought victory.
Yeah, and how did we do? Oh, we jumped from 38% to 87% from that game. Stop that. Oh, seriously. I think that light fixture is just busted. Oh, come on. This thing is being an absolute piece of crap. If it goes out again, I'm just turning it off. Yep, like that. That thing's done for good.
Zone A captured. Your legend, Rogue. You have advantage.
Damn it! I was hoping to stay out of firing range, but we got our quest step. Oh, this is possibly turning out to be easier than I expected. I had to say that. Why would I say that? I gotta start getting ready for work and probably editing when I get back home, unless I just feel like trying to knock all this out. We'll see. I won't get back home until 2:30, 3 o'clock. We'll see if I'm even awake. I'm done with work tonight. Getting back to running for the last word. I know I should be editing, but nah. What the glitchy son of a bitch? Well, hello, glitchify. Look at him.
Zone B captured.
There's the glitching again. Curse of regret. There he is again. Yep, there he goes. Look at him. I hope you get banned, dude.
Captured Zone A.
Nice. One over the goddamn hacker. Yeah, what a freaking... Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, I don't tend to report. That was blatant. Absolutely blatant. I will happily publish that name and whatnot, and it's on the Xbox. And this thing is still... Yeah. 17... No. We're walking away for a bit after that one. Alright, cooled off a little bit. That was just messy. There's a reason I end up not sticking with Crucible over and over and over again, because stuff like that happens. Stuff like we've seen this entire run. People bailing out early. Very early. There doesn't seem to really be a penalty for that, even though it ruins the gameplay for everybody else. Oh, nothing better than going down a deep, infested hole. Apparently I need to go that way. But I can't get that. What the hell just hurt me? Do not tell me that that something glitched. It frickin' glitched. Thank you, Bungie. I finished the damn thing. I did what you told me to do. Now that the last word quest is done, I have the last word. I gotta get back to editing. This is gonna take a while, especially because I need to finish as much of this vlog as possible, and I need to work on episodes for the upcoming week. This will be fun. I'll get back to you when I'm done. I know, I keep ending up in this chair and such in front of these monitors when every time that you see me, and yeah, I'm sure that gets a little bit stale and old. This is a whole new process. Speaking of new process, I've really gotten a lot of work done on this exact vlog, the one you're watching right now. Learning experience that it should go a little bit smoother. I know this has been a really long vlog. I wasn't expecting them to be this long. I'm really hoping the next ones won't be at all, unless it's for good reasons, not for bad ones. It's about 9:50 p.m. and other than doing more editing, there really isn't anything else that I'll be doing tonight, so that's the end of the week-long vlog. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Hopefully next time it won't be such a painful process and I'll have some more interesting things to share. So any kind of like or comment or subscription you could throw my direction, that would be awesome. Because like I said, this whole idea is to grow and everything else, and how can I do that without feedback? Just be nice, if you can. This stuff is mean enough to me already. So anyway, I'll see you next time.